Hi guys, welcome back to my car. Today I'm running to pick up a very, very small Walmart order because I decided I was going to make barbecue chicken pizza, which I have never made before. And I just needed to pick up a couple of ingredients for that. I have 1.5 cups of warm water. You should bring it to at least 110 degrees. They say if you let your tap water run until it gets hot that you see the steam, that would work too. If you don't want to bother with the whole thermometer thing. Then you're going to add 1 teaspoon of sugar into this. Next, we have our package of dry active yeast. And what we're going to do is we're going to sprinkle this in. This and the warm water with the sugar will activate the yeast. I'm going to give it just a little stir, and then we're going to let it sit here for about 10 minutes, and it's going to turn frothy, foamy, and smell very, very, very yeasty. Okay guys, as you can see, the yeast has activated. I don't know if you can see because of the glare of the light, but it's kind of got some frothy, bubbly stuff going on there. The next thing we are going to do is add 1 tablespoon of olive oil. And we need 1 teaspoon of salt, and this was only my 3/4 spoon, so I need to add a little extra. We're going to give this a little bit of a stir. The next thing we're going to do is start adding our whole wheat flour. This is 2 cups of whole wheat flour. Okay, the next step is to add 1.5 cups of white all-purpose flour. Okay, when you've got your flour mostly mixed in, you're going to lightly flour a wooden cutting board, or you can use your countertop if you need to. I prefer this way. It's just a little easier to get it all cleaned up. So we're just gonna knead the dough for about 10 minutes until the flour is absorbed and it's like a smooth ball of dough. Okay guys, here we have it. My dough, and I've just put some olive oil on a paper towel and rubbed the inside of the bowl. Next, I will cover this with a towel, and we're gonna set it in the oven and just let it rise. It needs to double in size, and that usually takes about an hour. Okay, I just wanted to pop back on real quick and explain to you when I say pop it in the oven. It says to put it in a warm place. What I do when I start kneading the dough, I put my oven on 200 degrees, and then when I'm done, I turn it off. The oven is not on, but it makes it warm, and then I pop the dough in there with the towel over it, and it's just a nice warm place for the dough to rise. But the oven isn't on and I don't bake it, so if you have a proofing drawer on your oven, which I do not, that would be perfect for this. Otherwise, you can just cover it and set it in a corner on your countertop. It just tends to rise a little faster, for me anyway, if I warm my oven just slightly and then put the dough in. Okay guys, here is our dough. It has doubled in size. I'm going to take a little bit of flour and sprinkle on my countertop, and then we're going to take our dough out of here, and we're going to just sort of give it a couple of, just knead it. You don't really need to knead it, but I always just sort of do this so I can start to flatten it, because we're ready for the rolling pin. Now this dough, you can cut it in half and make 2 10-inch pizzas, but what I do is I keep it whole and I make 1 big rectangle rolling pin, and we're gonna start rolling. And I'm sorry, this table squeaks. There's literally nothing I can do about it. We've tried, you know, using WD-40 and all that good stuff, and it's just gonna squeak. What I have done is I put a little bit of olive oil on the bottom of this pan, and I used a paper towel and I rubbed it around, and there's not excessive olive oil. It's just enough so that it will, you know, keep it from sticking. It's a little excess on the sides, and that's fine. I just sort of fold it and tuck it where it's like that, because that's kind of makes it good. And then I'll be back with the sauce and the toppings, and we will build our barbecue chicken pizza. Okay, for the barbecue sauce, which is going to replace like the marinara sauce or the pizza sauce that you would use, we're going to try this. It is Sweet Baby Ray's no sugar added barbecue sauce. That's probably the equivalent of, I would say, 1.5 cups. So what I'm going to add is 2 teaspoons of Splenda brown sugar, which is a sugar substitute. We are ready to build our barbecue chicken pizza, and I really hope this turns out. I have never made one of these. Okay, so we've got our barbecue sauce, and we're gonna put it on the crust. By the way, I do have my oven preheated to 400 degrees. And once we get all of this, the toppings on this, we will pop it in the oven for 18 minutes on 400 degrees. What I'm going to do, what I did here, okay, for starters, this is chicken breast, and I put Worcestershire sauce on it, salt, pepper, sprinkled it with onion powder, and then I seared it in a frying pan and I popped it in the oven. And then after it cooled, I cut it into chunks like this. And that's the chicken we're going to use. Next, I'm using the Kraft cheese that I bought up today in the grocery store. And I'm just gonna put cheese on top of this. So I've used about 7 ounces of cheese. Now what I'm gonna do is just put some more chicken on the top of this in the spots where there isn't any. And this is why Sadie is hanging out down here. This is 2 of Sadie's 3. Sadie loves chicken, Sadie loves cheese, and Sadie loves bacon. And I have all 3 of these things here. Now I'm gonna take a few more onions and just kind of sprinkle them around. Okay, I'm gonna take some bacon now and put on top. I'm gonna pop this in the oven for about 18 minutes, and then we will be back very soon for a taste test. Okay guys, here we have it, barbecue chicken pizza. I'm not really sure about this. Smells good, but not really sure about this. But we're gonna let our taste tester give us a...
This actually smells delicious, like you said.
And it is just fresh out of the oven, so...
Don't burn myself.
Exactly. And I haven't had a taste at all.
It tastes like a barbecue chicken sandwich. It's good. I like it a lot.
Okay.
And here is a carrot for the baby.
Daddy Woo Woo's having her dinner carrots. She's already had her dinner. Now she's having her dessert. You're so beautiful. You really are. Okay, guys, I'm going to have this and have a chat with him. And then I will come back and let you know what I think. Okay, guys, I am here to give you my 2 cents on that. It wasn't bad. I mean, Chris was right. It tasted like a barbecue chicken sandwich. It definitely does not taste anything like the Domino's barbecue chicken pizza. I will not make it again, because if we want a barbecue chicken sandwich, there are much easier ways and less time-consuming ways to go about having one. That being said, it didn't taste bad at all. It was good. We ate it. We're both full. We're stuffed. And now I have a big mess to clean up. I've got lots of dishes to do. I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna go out and find Chris and Sadie. They're having their after dinner stroll, and I will catch you guys next time. I hope you will like, hope you will subscribe and comment. I love your comments. Thank you guys. I'll see you next time.
Here, and I just want to say I hope you will like this video and subscribe if you haven't already, and leave us a comment, because we love your comments. And now I'm going to go back to my after dinner stroll, but I just wanted to say thanks for watching. Bye.